The voice of the Edmonton Oilers, Cam Moon, joins us here at Rogers Place. You're home, Mooner. I noticed you didn't do anything about the heat in here. Holy smokes, man.
Oh, you get used to it.
Do you get used to it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cold, though.
Well, it is right now, yeah. I mean, if the rink was full, it would warm up.
But it hasn't been. Do you think we'll have bigger crowds as the week goes along? Yeah,
I do. As Canada continues to be successful, and if they continue to be successful, then yeah, I think that will build. Mm-hmm. And then once you get to the quarterfinals, the semis, and the finals, if Canada progresses through, I think it'll build.
What's it like coming in here as the voice of the Oilers, but you're not calling the games, to be a fan again? How's it feel?
It's fun.
Yeah.
But I, quite honestly, like during the course of the season, I would come to every Oil King game that I could. And I went to every University of Alberta Golden Bear game that I could because I love the game. And I do love, and you could appreciate this, it is nice to go to a game when you're not working.
Of course. Every game's like that for me.
Yeah, but back in the day, it's nice to just kick back and relax. And like, I love watching the Oil Kings because I can stay on top of
who's coming
up, what's going on in the WHL, because that's important to me. I want to know. And I mean, this past year, and you just had Kurt on, and what a season the Oil Kings had. And unfortunately, they got robbed of playoffs 2 years in a row where they had amazing teams. And even in 2019, when they got to the Eastern Conference Final, losing out to the eventual WHL champion Prince Albert Raiders, I mean, they had a really good team that year too. And it was kind of maybe the end of that cycle this season, but yeah, outstanding team to come watch. So yeah, I like to just come and watch games.
Well, you'll be doing that Saturday at Commonwealth. Let's get to what I really want before we go to hockey. What I want is your take on the Elks and the Riders. You'll be there. Many-year season ticket holder here in Edmonton.
Yes.
Do you speak for all season ticket holders with the angst of this 2-6 team?
I don't know. I'd like to think I'm a glass half full guy. So
yes, you are.
There has been some things to be positive about. They had a couple wins on the road where they had to pull it out of the fire. They've had some games at home where they've maybe botched it late. Now the game in BC last week, well, that was over early, as it was the first time they went to BC. So it's been tough sledding for sure. But I think, and maybe I'm off, and maybe I'm just a cockeyed optimist, but I'd like to think there's been some progression here, and they've certainly moved players in and out, and you would expect that with a team that hasn't been overly successful. But it's better than last year, Rod. Mm-hmm. Last year was tough. Well, what I've seen with the Edmonton team, and obviously I'm a Jones guy, I've become a Victor Cui guy. Cool as hell. Great guy.
It's like they take 2-3 steps forward and then a major step back.
It was a major step.
Not continual progress. Who's your quarterback? Like, who is your quarterback?
Well, therein lies a big problem. As you know, in the CFL, it's tough to be successful without a really good quarterback. And right now, Trey
Taylor
Ford.
Cornelius.
Yeah, Trey Ford got hurt. Yeah. And he had shown some promise. And I thought he had played well when he played. Unfortunately, he gets injured. So we'll see when he gets back and then how he plays when he does get back. But yeah, Taylor Cornelius has had some ups and downs for sure. Yeah, we'll see.
When you say you look for positives or you find a positive, I am positive they'll be good before Chris Jones leaves town. Whenever that is. He's got a 4-year contract. You know it's coming.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. It's going to trend in the right direction. And I think it is already. But yeah, I would like to see more butts in seats. And I realize the team has to be successful for that to happen. And Victor Cui has worked incredibly hard with his entire staff at turning that around and getting people in the building. And they've done a bunch of different initiatives. And I would love to see more people. You remember the days of coming to Commonwealth.
It was amazing. 42,000 fans or more.
Well, especially when you'd see it when the Riders would come in, because those were, whether it was them or Calgary, those are best case scenarios as far as fans in the stands. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I hope that I hope it's a good crowd. And I hope we have some fun. It looks like the weather's going to be great.
What a fantastic Saturday, though. Canada, Cheshire at 4, Riders, Elks at 8. It's cornucopia you know.
Well, yeah.
It's a wonderful sports Saturday. Edmonton is the place to be on Saturday as a sporting landscape. But here's the thing. You know me. You've known me a long time.
Yeah, long time. Yes.
I'll just be sitting there with my popcorn at a game watching Duran during the play, outside the play. He's my guy.
Yeah.
Right? He's just entertaining to watch. You know what I'm saying.
Yes, I do. Yeah. That's so you're going to come to the football game as well? You're going to do the
Elks are
doubleheader?
hooking me up. Oh, yeah, it's the doubleheader Saturday. Is it Saturday yet?
Yeah.
Hashtag.
I
literally
hear ya.
can't wait. Now, I don't bring the voice of the Oilers on and not talk about the Oilers. Come on. And any Oilers fans that are watching, if you have questions for Camshaft, please. Shane Mellinson, watching in Deer Valley, Sask, says, I found some old Saskatoon Blades cards with Cam Moon in the set. Not that long ago.
It's a long time ago. I had full flow.
Yeah.
I got no flow.
How's Levi, by the way?
Levi's doing
Still
well.
a Rider fan? His son.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
26.
Born in Saskatoon, hence being a Rider fan. He lived there for how long?
He did? Not very long.
3 months.
Yeah, like, not long.
Still a Rider fan, yeah.
It's so wrong. It's just
God
wrong.
bless the kid. Yeah, so to the Oilers. You talk about a great crowd at CFL games. When people complain to me about CFL attendance, for a myriad of reasons now, it's gas costs too much, the tickets are too much, to this, to that, bad night. I said, when people are paying $3,500 for an Oilers ticket on a Monday, don't talk to me about timing, cost, gas, nothing. Oilers never have to worry about attendance.
Wow.
Right?
I think you always do. Even when your rink's full.
I think it's called WIN.
Yeah. Well, no, that's true. I mean, the playoff run that they just had, that took them leaps and bounds ahead as far as anything
marketing
is concerned. Yeah, as far as marketing is concerned. It was a best case scenario, I thought, in the second round you get a Battle of Alberta, which we hadn't had since 1991. Two teams and the beauty of it is it was in the second round, Rod, which means both teams had won a round. So both teams have momentum, and it had the entire province and beyond, but certainly the entire province is now gripped. And people in Lethbridge, and Medicine Hat, and Red Deer, and Fort McMurray, I mean, they're all going out to watch the games. Or they're coming to Edmonton, or they're coming to Calgary because somehow they got tickets. You know what I mean? That was amazing. And that when the season started, that was something I talked about that I really hope it happens. I hope they meet in the second round so that you have that momentum, and then whoever wins, good for them. But even for the team that doesn't win, they already went around in the playoffs. There's some success. There's something to build on. It's good for hockey in our province. I think having that Battle of Alberta, and it didn't matter which way it was going to go, although I was happy the way it went, that was important, I think, for everyone. And I think economically, it definitely helped our province.
Daryl Sutter said it. It's great for the province before the series even began. Right?
He was right.
Yeah, exactly. Now, but all it's done, from what I've seen, and as you know, I think I've been in Calgary for 17 weeks, now here for a few. The love of hockey in this province is inspirational to me because I'm a hockey guy first. It's all they think about. They probably, and not just when they wake up in the morning, when they dream about it.
I know. And now with social media, now you get to see it. You can quantify it. Whereas before, I mean, you knew there was a lot of hockey fans. You knew people loved the game, but you couldn't look at it tangibly. And now you can. You're like, oh my, look at something goes out, and you see how quickly it goes on social media. It gives you a bit of a handle. And in the playoffs, when the Oilers would win here, after the game, it was absolute chaos downtown. It was awesome.
Of course.
All the people outside the Hall of Fame room, singing and chanting, and the noise, and 104th Ave was a sea of people. I love seeing all the people coming downtown and enjoying or watching the game in the plaza. It was, I want more of that.
Well, and I think you will have it, but the one thing that having come from Calgary to here, they can't wait till October. for the games to start. Your fans can't wait until all it's done is whet the appetite for more. But I want to ask you this. You're an Oilers fan from birth. You're St. Albert Strut. The man invented it right here.
No, I'm Northeast Edmonton. I was always envious of the St. Albert Strut.
Oh, I thought you were St. Albert.
No.
Did you say that on your hockey card?
No, I did not say that on my hockey card.
Anyways, with McDavid taking his team to the Final Four in the National Hockey League, I don't know if he would have ever have asked for a trade in his time, but he's certainly not going to now. He's seen the potential's been realized.
Well,
right? This wasn't a one and done, I don't think.
No, not at all. And I don't think so. And you see Evander Kane choosing to come back here after half a season. You see Brett Kulak choosing to stay here, after becoming a UFA, as well as Kane. Like, that tells me something, that those guys, they want to be here. I mean, and same with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Darnell Nurse, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, a summer ago, UFA, choosing to stay here. Like, those are all incredibly positive things, and maybe not something we would have witnessed 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever the case may be, 10 years ago. So I think that's important, and that gives fans optimism, gives them a real sense of hope, and I can understand why Calgary fans would be excited too.
Yeah, they can't wait.
No, and they should be fired up.
They're motivated.
They're gonna have a good team. They had a good team last year.
Can you be honest now? And you always are, but Mike Smith isn't the goalie of record here anymore. Were you always in the Mike Smith camp?
I was. I just
100%.
Well, I mean, there's going to be ups and downs, but I accepted that fact because of the passion he brought for the game and for the position. I mean, the way he played he was all out all the time. And sometimes that worked great, and then there was times that it didn't, but whatever. You could never fault the effort or the passion and his ability to move the puck, which is unworldly. Like, I just could never get over it, watching him in practice and watching him in games, to be able to retrieve pucks as quick as he could and then make a good decision and a hard pass on the tape. It was unbelievable. Like, I loved it.
Did they upgrade?
Did they? Yeah, they probably did. I think Jack Campbell's going to be a solid netminder, and I do think it's important that Stuart Skinner gets more opportunity. He got some last year. He played in 13 games.
He's quality.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
But he's progressed. He was really good in the Western League. Then he spent some time in the ECHL, was good there. Took him a little while at the American League level, but he's progressed there. He's made the steps, and it's sometimes it happens fast, sometimes it doesn't. Like, everybody they progress and develop at different levels.
There's no one.
No, there
road.
isn't. There really isn't.
And just quickly, in 30 seconds or less, can Vegas get it done with Eric Comrie and or Logan Thompson in goal, or are they going to have to go find somebody?
I wouldn't be surprised if they go find someone, but I think Logan Thompson has earned the right to get that look in what he did last season. The former Brandon Wheat King played really well when he played. And down the stretch, they didn't have much of a choice, and they had to play him, and he looked pretty good. I think he's earned the right to get the shot.
Right.
How's that?
Or if I got it right, I'm trying to remember who the goalies are there. Laurent Brossoit, where did he end up? The old Oil Kings goalie.
He was there last year.
Yeah, he was there last year.
But Logan Thompson really kind of took the ball.
Goalie.
Yeah, late.
Brandon South.
Yeah,
Vegas.
That's right. Yeah. There's a lot of Wheat King ties.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the RP Show on YouTube. And don't forget, we're live daily on YouTube from noon to 2 Eastern. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And if you like the program, check around for other segments of The Rod Pedersen Show here on YouTube.